Hey, travelers! Another week with Beth. And,
Hello.
yeah. So, a lot of things going on in our world today. Obviously, Thanksgiving. If you're watching this on Thursday when we post it, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
If you're watching it later, hopefully you had a great Thanksgiving. We're going to talk a little bit about beer pairing today. Now, are we professional beer pairers? Hell no.
No.
No. But we have a good idea. That was Professor Farnsworth. We have a pretty good idea of what we like. So it may not be something that you like, but you know, we can give you ideas of what to pair your Thanksgiving meal with if you're still looking for an idea. It actually goes well for Christmas too, so
Yes.
maybe you can reference this for Christmas.
Yep.
I do want to make one point though. So the beer that we're trying today, Sam Adams, we bought a sampler pack, and it was what I could find that you guys could all find around the country. So anybody can find Sam Adams. If you can, I really, really strongly encourage you to buy local. Buy whatever brewery that you have near you. Buy beer from them, especially now. Minnesota, I know the bars and the breweries are all closed to just to go only.
Yep.
And they can't even sell, cans on premise. There's just a lot of terrible laws over there.
Yeah, Minnesota sucks.
Right. As far as that goes.
Yep.
I enjoy visiting Minnesota all the time during normal times. Anyway, so I really, really strongly encourage you to go and buy local wherever you can. We're doing this just because it was what I could find readily available. Otherwise, I would have had to buy six packs of local beer. And
So this will just give you a good idea of the types of beers that you're going to look for.
right. And all my money's wrapped up into tin signs. So can't afford all the beer.
Just the tin signs?
Just the tin
Not
signs.
all those
and
advent calendars?
the equipment. The equipment. Yeah, we've got advent calendars that we'll talk about in weeks to come. I promise you that. Anyway, so the way that we do it in the Midwest, and maybe you don't do it where you are, when I show up to a place, regardless of the time of day, the first thing I do is usually have a beer. Even if it is with my family, whom I all get along with mostly, the first thing I do is have a beer. And the first thing that I'm offered is usually a beer.
Yep.
Now,
Well,
if it's my family, it's usually crap beer. So then I bring my own.
but my family is just usually food first and then beer.
Well, and then I always just bring my own beer because there's certain people, especially if sports are on, that I don't get along with. So, what are you going to start your day off with? Something easy drinking, right? So we have the Sam 76 Lager, and it's easy drinking, something you can have even in the morning. And if you frown on drinking in the morning, I'm sorry, that's what we do here. So let's pop that baby open.
It's definitely not in place of coffee.
It's not in place of
Throwing
coffee.
that out there.
Usually what I do is I drink coffee on the way over. And maybe you don't drive wherever it is that you're going during a normal year. And maybe some of you are getting together this year, and I'm not going to judge you. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yes. So this is the Sam 76
Ooh.
Lager. Just a basic old lager. And I say old, but it's actually a new beer for them.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Easy drinker, be good with appetizers,
Not
cheese
gonna-
and crackers.
Not
and
going to get you drunk. That's for sure.
those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Cheese and crackers and
It's the good stuff. That's
munchy things.
if you need to start drinking early in the day, and we know some of you do. I encourage you to try something like that.
That's good.
Now, there are a lot of craft breweries and Sam Adams is borderline craft, depending on what your definition of it is, that will have an easy drinking. Now, maybe they have a Saison or some other easier drinking. Now, some of you might say Saison's not an easy drinker, but
Do you think an ale is an easy drinker?
depending on what kind of ale.
Pale ale.
Pale ale.
A pilsner.
If you can find a simple pale ale. Now, granted, I know that not many people make just a basic pale ale anymore because it doesn't sell, and I understand that. But if you can find one, that's perfect.
Or a pilsner. Yep.
Yeah, beautiful. You don't want to start off heavy though, because let's be honest, you're going to pack in the meat and the potatoes and the
turkey.
Yeah,
ham. Who knows?
Cornbread stuffing, all the good stuff.
We're not even having turkey this year. We're having ribs.
We're having ribs. They're out in the smoker right now. You bet. Because 2020, man, it's different.
Yep.
Now, if you're saying I don't like lagers, right? And we know that there's some of you out there that don't drink them. Sam Adams also has just a basic American IPA. It says it's boldly hoppy, and I haven't had it. But let's be honest. Sam Adams is not like
Surly.
bold. Do you want to open that one? You willing to try it?
A taste.
Oh, boy. Okay.
You're drinking it, though. Just throwing that out there.
Gonna go sit in the woods tomorrow hungover. Should be fun. For those of you that aren't deer hunters, sitting in the woods, deer hunting.
That's what?
Oh, no. You need that much. You need at least that much.
You're so mean. Gosh. Oh, it doesn't even smell hoppy.
Like I said, American IPA. It's hoppier than a... nope, not a winner.
I just really don't enjoy IPAs.
To be honest with you, it's pretty comparable to pale ale. So, you choke right through it. That's fine. Down it. Okay. So that's the only other one that we're going to open, other than the other two that we have. Because
the other ones are lagers.
The winter lager and the holiday white ale, even though it's an ale and a lager, they're spiced. And so
delicious. What
you would like with your turkey, your main course, what I would like is a spiced beer, some kind. And the same thing applies for Christmas, because unless and granted, different cultures.
Yep.
Her family eats fish for Christmas.
Pasta.
My family does not. So, depending on where you are, and you may want to pair something different with fish, if that's what you do, or whatever it is that you make.
That'd be pretty good with fish.
And maybe you make steak. You know, some people have
chicken, ham.
Yeah, whatever.
Tofu.
Honestly, don't think that you can't make your own pairing, because you can.
Yeah.
And tell your family that you spent a lot of time on it and you really researched it, and they'll believe you.
You definitely want something with just a little more substance, though, than
right.
Than an easy drink.
And I wouldn't. And if you want to start getting into the darker stuff, by all means do it. But I'm saving that for dessert. So
if you're a coffee drinker, a lot of people have. My parents always have decaf coffee with their dessert.
And who drinks decaf?
My parents
that's
do.
like
if it's 8:00 at night.
Nah.
Well.
Let's give me the diesel.
I have to say, all these still have looked pretty similar in color.
This one's a little more hazy. Yeah. Yep, because it's got the spices and stuff in it. You don't really get a lot on the nose.
Oh, yummy. That's good.
But boy, that's a good.
Wow.
There again, easy drinking. It's Sam Adams. So if you're getting something from a local craft brewery, a local place, they may have spiced the crap out of it. So if where you are you can take a sample, ooh, I would encourage that. So, and I know
orange peel and holiday spices.
Yeah, whatever holiday spices are. I'd
definitely clove.
I can't go to our cabinet and get the holiday spice jar out and just sprinkle it on.
Pumpkin pie spice has all the mixes. There's definitely clove in here.
It's very faint, though. I mean, it's faint.
Though. It's good.
This would be what I would say if you can find Belgian beers, like a quad, that would go perfectly right
delicious.
Here. Now, it might knock you on your butt, and you might if you're one of those people that takes a nap after you eat, it's perfect.
Carb overload.
It'll get you.
Carb
It'll get you into a nap even quicker than you normally do.
Except when you're eating, it helps food to equal out.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I
You don't want to be that person that is sloshed by the time dinner's over and
that food is missing your mouth.
you have to leave because you don't want to be that person. I've never been there, but
That's good. I like that.
so there again, easy drinking, and I don't even think this one's high ABV. I'm not even sure if they listed it on there. 5.8, easy drinker.
Still delicious.
Now, something that I've never had is the Sam Adams Holiday Porter. There again, another 5.8%. So you can get through this whole 12-pack pretty easily without...
Now, if you are doing craft beer, though, you're definitely going to have, like, local, you're probably going to have a lot higher.
Yeah, especially if you're getting a Belgian-type beer, you're probably looking at 10 to 12%. Some of my favorites are 10 to 12%.
Pinky beer, as I call them.
Especially if you're drinking a quad.
In a snifter.
So this is a porter. It's a little light for a porter. But there again, if you're around those people that aren't typically beer drinkers, these are some gateway beers that maybe you'll find something that they like.
There's something in there. That's really good.
That's beer in your glass.
That's really good. Is maple in there?
I don't know. It's got a roastier finish to it.
Oh, I like that. Like caramely. It's very caramely. That's really good.
There again, it's got a little bit of like coffee finish, a little bit of bite. So if you're eating dessert,
this would be perfect.
That's sweet. This is something that'll easily cut that.
Oh, yeah. That's really
so,
good.
Especially if you're in a family that puts a lot of sugar in their desserts.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's something to cut right through that. So that's really good.
That's, I'm impressed a little bit.
The other, and of course, this 12-pack you can find anywhere, I believe. The regular Boston Lager, the Sam Adams Boston Lager's in there too. So for those that drink Bud Light or Budweiser or whatever, just throw one of those at them and just keep throwing them at them because you can drink the rest of these.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one the best, actually.
I have never had that one before. I don't know if it's the box didn't say it was new.
It's very roasty, and I would definitely have that with cheesecake or pie.
Yeah, you bet.
It's good.
The bottle says dark and robust.
It's robust.
They were really good at making all of the beers about the same. That one's a 5%. What do we got on that one? 5.6. Yeah, nothing over 6. I don't think. Oh, never mind. The IPA is 6.5.
Ew.
Yeah. If you're Beth, you don't want to drink it. So.
I don't even want to cook with that. Sorry. It's just not my jam. It's okay.
Good. It's good for broth.
There's a lot of people that love IPA, and I'm happy for you.
Yeah, and unless Troy's around, we're not going to drink a lot of them on this show, just because I have a hard time getting Beth to drink any of it. So,
Sorry,
that's what you get.
I try it.
Yeah. I do want to before we go, I do want to give a shout out to two of my favorite locals. Of course, we have Lazy Monk here. I have a Lazy Monk shirt, but I didn't wear it today. Chippewa River Distillery and Brewster Brothers over in Chippewa Falls. You can go get beer and booze at the same place. So what a deal there.
And they have really good for bloodies. They're garlic infused vodka or horseradish.
There you go too. If you want to drink a bloody with Thanksgiving, I've never had one with Thanksgiving, but why not? Try it out.
The morning after.
Morning after. Especially if you're hungover. It's a good fix. Just keep on going. And Mankato Brewery over in Mankato, Minnesota. I don't know if Tim watches the show or not, but the man's busy, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
Love that man.
Yeah. Great guy. We love
Tammy.
And Tammy and
his wife is lovely.
Yep. Mankato's great. And of course Minnesota's going through the shutdown right now, so they're on a 4-week pause, and if you're in Minnesota or if you're going through Minnesota, do whatever you can to help support the breweries and the restaurants over there, because another 4 weeks of shutdown is not something that, a lot of people are going to survive, or they're really going to struggle through it. So I would encourage all of you to do that. And if your state is lucky and you're not in a shutdown, still go support local as much as you can.
We're the only ones that can help each other. We gotta help each other.
Yep. And we're small business owners too, so right there with the rest of you guys. Fortunately, we get to stay open. And we're in Wisconsin, so nothing's been shut down because we're all just going to get it, apparently. So
we're trying very hard not to.
We're not going to get into that, though, anyway. So I hope all of you are having a good Thanksgiving, had a good Thanksgiving, and get to at least talk to the people that you love, even if you don't get to be with them this year. We won't be with the people that we love. We'll get to talk to them, but we're staying in. So,
well, we are eating dinner with our children, so we do love them. But
we do love them. Yes,
not our big extended family.
They don't seem to want to go away.
But we're definitely big extended family people, so this has been rough for us too.
Yeah. And if Tim made it this far, shout out to Tim, who always watches and comments every week. I didn't get a shout out to him the prior week. So, and if I missed any of you, honestly, thank you all for watching. We appreciate it. We've been doing this for far too long, and we're fortunate to still be able to do it. So, we're well within our budget. So, anyway, I'm gonna pour me a little more so I can give a toast to all you people out there. If you haven't already done it, make sure you subscribe to us and tell your friends and family about us, especially if you're talking to them this holiday season. Check us out on Instagram. We'll do some posts on Instagram and Facebook. And now that the election's over, I don't know if we're going to tweet anymore. Not that we tweeted during the election anyway. Anyway, we will see you next week because it's not Thanksgiving. So we'll talk about Advent calendars and beer Advent calendars and 12 beers of Christmas and all that good stuff.
Lots of beer.
Lots of beer.
And a little wine.
And some wine, too. So, we will see you next week, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Prost.
Prost.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, you can click down below where there's some more episodes for you to watch. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on episodes that you do watch. We hope to see you next time.